for another edition. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. The post tandem, Bridges and Williams. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
Now, here is Miller after the miss from Damian Lillard. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Miller kicks to Green. Clock at 6. Over Prince. And it's Green missing. Prince with it. Williams picks him up. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Outside Jackson. Out to the right wing. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Prince.
Love the way Lillard can contort his body ever so slightly, able to protect the ball right there.
Ball with the bucket.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. The free throw drops for Lillard. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And Special K as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game. He definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. He dishes it to Green. Out to Bridges. Shoots from the high post. Miller, no luck.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The pass to Green. Williams with the ball. And Lopez pulls it down. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And it's Ball penetrating. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Lillard. His last outing, he had 24 points. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Ball against Lillard. Rebound, Milwaukee. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Hornets trail by 3. Inside, here's Williams. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Even though he's 6'6"-ish, Williams plays big inside. He's not afraid to go up against the big boys.
11 feet away. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Lillard's got 6 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Williams. Back to ball. Shoots. Prince grabs the miss.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Goes back up. Misses at the rim. Hornets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Bridges throws the dish to Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got his second basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Lillard finds Lopez. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. A shot by Lillard, wide open. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Timeout shot. Tell you what, he's 3 of 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Brandon Miller. Hornets trail by 4. Outside, ball. Passes it to Miller. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
And it's Giannis missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Ball hits them both. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
He misses the free throw. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
And he's good on the second. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
And, you know, for Miller, his passing is probably the most valuable and overlooked part of his game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Bridges. Over Giannis. Bridges misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Prince. Hornets with the rebound. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
Yet when a game gets snug or tight, that's where KG teams often execute and get easy offense. Either they get to the line or they get something inside, and if they do get to the line, they make them count.
Here's Ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Outside, Ball. Now the pass to Bridges. Over Giannis. Misses off the left iron. Milwaukee leading by 5. To the paint. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, Bridges. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Taurean Prince.
Bridges brings a toughness to his team's interior scoring because of his athleticism, physicality, and aggressiveness.
One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
And the Hornets making a change here. Mann's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And Trent subbed in for Jackson. Both free throws good from Bridges.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Milwaukee. They're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, the Hornets, and they're down 4 spots from them.
And, you know, for the Hornets, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
Now, Mann, his scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Williams, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Williams has got 6. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 3-point lead. Pass to Trent. Lillard outside. Ball against Trent. Back to Lillard. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Milwaukee the rebound. Nice shot by Portis.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Bridges. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. Beyond the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
With the second effort, nice shot by Portis. Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Williams passes to Mann. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Trent in the corner. Here's Prince. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5. Charlotte is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and count it from 19 feet away. 15 points in the game.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Here's Green. Good work defensively by Trent. Bucks leading by 9. Antetokounmpo passes to Prince. Here's Trent. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hornets shooting just 35% to start the game. Charlotte moving it around. Williams dishes to Green. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's coming off a 37-point game against Indiana. Bridges with the board. Bridges got 4 rebounds now tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Green inside, guarded by Prince, and it's Green missing. Giannis passes to Portis. Dishes it to Prince. Trent, right side. That shot missing. Bridges with some nice defense. Hornets trail by 7. Here's Ball. Bridges outside. Goes up on the high post. It's rebounded by Portis.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Hornets trail by 9. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Prince in at the 3. Now Lillard following Miles Bridges' 3-point attempt. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee the rebound. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here's Bridges. Back to man. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Lillard kicks to Trent. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that, Dane.
Hornets trail by 13. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Now here's Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks. Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Martin, and finished off by Martin.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Man with it, covered by Lillard. Man can't hit. Stolen away. Great D that time from Portis.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Giannis against Bridges. Here's Prince. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Bridges. Here he goes.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Lillard, defended by Man. Here is Lillard. He's got 11. Passes it to Portis. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Man passes to Williams. Kicks it to Miller. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. So Clark, the last couple NBA seasons, featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
Miller outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Antetokounmpo's got 23. And the Hornets call time here. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Curry's checked in for Trey Mann. And then for Milwaukee, Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's Jackson in for Trent. Curry passes to Bridges. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Using his size, Giannis.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Lillard against Curry. Here's Bridges. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And it's good for two.
Assisted by
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here is Williams, following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Martin. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Here's Curry, following the score by Damian Lillard. Back to Curry. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Brendan Miller. Over the last month, getting it done. He's getting around 20 points per, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low-post scoring threats. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He is so polished offensively in the low post. I mean, even when the defense collapses, he's got guys all around, and he finds a way to put the ball in the basket.
And, you know, that's the thing. Operating in traffic is essential if you're going to be effective in the paint, and composure is essential as well. He doesn't get rattled easily, and that's why he's at the top of the list.
Charlotte making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Free throws good from Lillard.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Curry passes to Gibson. Martin against Connaughton. Back to Gibson. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now, here is Miller. 38-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
And the Bucks with possession here after the basket by Charlotte. Lillard misses. Hornets trail by 17. Bridges with it. Picked up by Portis. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Lillard outside. At 3 off the mark. Charlotte has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Martin. And too long on the shot.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Connaughton. And the rebound goes to Martin. Charlotte shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Outside for Curry. Hands it from downtown.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Lillard surveying the D. The kick out to Lopez. And again, the Bucks miss. Hornets trail by 12. Miller outside. Curry passes to Miller. Outside, Martin. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Martin's got it back down to within single digits for Charlotte.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Lillard, the pass to Portis. Lopez outside. Pass to Lillard to end the cold streak. Bridges with the board. Bridges got his 7th rebound here tonight. Miller dishes to Gibson. Lillard against Curry. Back to Gibson. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And checking out the numbers for Lopez. Really been a key contributor over the past month. And he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And you aren't top 3 in blocks unless you're committed to dominating in that category. His awareness and hustle is off the charts. Very impressive. Now here's Lillard. 15 points in the game. Here's Connaughton. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Hornets.
The pass to Gibson. Martin against Connaughton. 11 feet away. Out to Bridges. A three-pointer off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Lights checked in. Jackson against Curry.
2 minutes.
.151 left in the first half of the game. Ball, the pass to Miller. Shoots over Connaughton. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Miller.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Here's White. That one's in, his first shot this game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here is Miller. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Bridges, no one around him. No good from outside.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Wright outside. Portis kicks to Wright. Bridges with the board. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 11-point game. The kick out to Ball. Over Wright. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. Another shot. The rebound by the Bucks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gibson with the steal. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Over Lopez. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Bridges.
Excellent dribble move by Bridges. He keeps polishing that part of his game every year.
Here's Portis. And so that brings the first half to a close. Bucks ahead. They're up by 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 25 points, 3 assists, And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Hornets trail by 9. The post tandem, Bridges and Williams. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Miller, rebounded by Jackson. The Bucks shooting for the game at 42%. And it's Prince penetrating. No good. The Hornets shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Ball against Prince. Here's Bridges. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
The Bucks shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Jackson. Hornets trail by 12. Pass to Green. Miller up on top. Guarded by Jackson. Back to Green. And that one is off. Prince with the defensive effort. Giannis kicks to Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Assist from
Giannis has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And they get one. Now, 1 of 5 here in the third.
Passes to Lopez. To the inside. Here's Prince. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Green. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the foul called on Grant Williams.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee leading by 14. Giannis inside. He's against Bridges. Hornets have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Offensive rebound. Good work there as it goes. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Giannis drives in, and he comes up with the deuce. Giannis has got 27.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades.
Personal foul.
He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. That free throw good from Miller. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Both free throws good for Miller.
You know, for Miller, to me, it's about playing to his strengths. When he does that, he's an effective player.
Lillard against Ball to the middle, and the dunk by Jackson.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor.
First one falls for him.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
Ball hits them both.
You know, with LaMelo, you really have a one-man offense. I mean, there's not much he can't do on this end of the court.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Down low. The Hornets pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help him be a little bit more selective.
Yes, sir. Grant Williams rising up.
Here's Lillard. He's got 17. Now here's Lopez. Here's Prince. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle, over to the left wing. Now Ball. 15 points in the game. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Bucks leading by 10. Steps back and fires. A second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. No qualms about taking those wide-open jumpers.
Free throw good. Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Trent's checked in for the Bucks. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Hornets trail by 12. Man with it. No scoring in this one. The kick out to Williams. Pass the ball. Prince against Green. Here's ball. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 17 points for LaMelo Ball. Timeout called the Bucks.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Top half of the league in free throw shooting. Something they definitely like to improve upon, but right now they're getting by.
And you brought up their offensive rebounding, third and second chance points. They know they're never going to get an easier chance than on a putback. Now here's Lillard. 17 points in the game. And he banks in the layup. Lillard's got 19 points.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
Ball, the pass to Man. Inside, Williams. And that one, good. Williams has got 10.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Lillard from outside. That shot off.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
They get it again. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Prince against Green. Prince kicks to Antetokounmpo. 14 feet away. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Man passes the ball. Williams dishes the ball. Pass to Salon. Fires it up. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Ball against Lillard. Prince kicks to Lillard. The Bucks working the ball around. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 22.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Williams inside. Lopez covering. Good D by Lopez.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Lillard. Rebound by Williams. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 13. To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot. Get there, get there.
Trent outside. There's the pass to Giannis. Giannis Giannis with the nozzle!
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Charlotte calls timeout. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Gibson's checked in for Green. The Bucks also with the sub. Bojamp's checked in. And so it's Charlotte with it. 15-point game. And here's Trent. Scoreless thus far. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Antetokounmpo. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging 33 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
That free throw missing, and the Hornets making a change here. Curry's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Hornets trail by 16. Pass to Williams. And the rejection by Giannis. Pass to Beauchamp. Back to Giannis. Pass to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Onto the Kumbo. No good. Ripped away. And he converts the layup. Giannis has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Pass to Salon. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Giannis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Giannis has got 38 points.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Here's Salon. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Salon's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 17. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Now here's Lillard. D right on him. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 1:35 left in the third. Here's man. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Salon. He kicks it to Gibson. Here's man. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, man. Here's Williams. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And the pass to Gibson. Here's Salon. He has 7. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lillard. And Curry pulls it down. Hornets trail by 19. Pass to man. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. He's off on that one. And so it's Milwaukee taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. DeJuan Wright is out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Hornets trail by 19. Miller inside. Jackson on him. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Nice shot by Portis.
That's just a case of pure strength and effort by Bobby Portis.
The Hornets shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Miller against Jackson. Miller, no luck. Bucks leading by 21. Jackson down low, covered by Miller, and Portis throws it down. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 16 rebounds.
Hard to exceed Portis' level of energy. I mean, he just doesn't seem to ever stop.
Now, here's Bridges to the paint. Here's Gibson. He dishes it to Miller over Jackson. Charlotte no good that time either.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Giannis inside. He's against Bridges. The Hornets have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Green passes to Gibson. Outside, Ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Milwaukee ball.
And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and another testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
At the line for your Hornets, Miles Bridges.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Bridges.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Martin comes in for Josh Green, and it's Micic in for Miller. The Bucks also changing it up. Pat Connaughton comes in for Taurean Prince, and it's Green in for Jackson. Both free throws good from Bridges.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
A wide open look here for Wright. And another three for Milwaukee.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
Outside, Martin. Back to Ball. Over Wright. Ball, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Wright looking around. To the middle. Here's Green. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
From the stripe. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Passes it to Portis. Now the dish to Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
That's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And he knocks down the first one. And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Livingston's checked in. And both free throws good for Green. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the inside. Here's Gibson. Lays it up and banks it in.
I think this is where Gibson is most effective. A solid interior scorer with a really nice shooting touch.
Down low. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Assisted by.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now, here's Ball. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it. But I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
That free throw, no good. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 15-4 run right now, and that one's good. Right.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Ball. Over right. Ball with the bucket.
2 points.
Ball's got 19 points.
A master at creating space in the two-man game, that's LaMelo Ball.
Right against Ball. And it's right missing. Martin against Connaughton. And it's Martin missing. The Bucks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Right, the pass to Livingston. Here's Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Micic. Driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Bucks have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Outside Portis. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
Here's Micic. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Right outside. He takes it in. Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Here's Salon. He's defended by Connaughton. Inside. Here's Salon. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Now, here's Connaughton. Following the miss by Taj Gibson. 3 on the clock. Here's Green. Great D that time from Martin. Charlotte shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. And there's the pass to Micic. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's Wright. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Gibson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Diabate. Here's Micic. Trying to end the drought. Charlotte moving the ball around. Rebounded by the Bucks. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game. Curry's checked in for the Hornets.
Substitution on the court.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Right outside. Out to the right wing. To the paint. The rebound by Micic.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about. When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Right outside. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them. Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Now here's Wright. The kick out to Lopez. Pass to Connaughton. Outside, Green. Off target from outside. Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul, 4th team foul.
At the line for your Hornets, Salon.
The first free throw is good. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Second free throw, no good. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Curry with the steal. Passes it to Micic to the inside. Curry, that's good.
Curry with the bucket.
Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The pass to Lopez. Back to Giannis. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Great D that time from Gibson. The Hornets shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Here's Micic, guarded by Wright. Outside, Martin. Here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Well, I tell you, look at these teams. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Here's Wright. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now here's Wright. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Brooke. Your team battled through some adversity tonight.
All right, D.A., thanks again. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.